Maraming salamat sa inyong pag-join. Please like and share our live video in our FB page, Broad Stream Cast Communicators. Follow me on Facebook at Cora Alma De Leon, or you may connect me at 0918-912-3546. At nandito na yung ating panauhin, dalawa from Girl Scouts, at of course ang ating co-host, si Sonia M. Rojo. Memorable ang araw na ito sa kanya, July 16. Sisimulan natin, nagsisimula tayo ng dasal, ano? Prayer for the nation. Lord, let me be the change I want to see. To do with strength and wisdom, all that needs to be done and become the hope that I can be. Set me free from my fears and hesitations. Grant me the courage and humility. Fill me with spirit to face the challenge and start the change I long to see. Even if I'm not the light, I can be the spark in faith, service, and communion. Let us start the change we want to see, the change that begins in me. At dahil I spent 35 years in government, uulitin ko yung panunumpa sa Watawat. Ako ay Pilipino, buong katapatang nanunumpa sa Watawat ng Pilipinas at sa bansang ganyang sinasagisag na may dangal, katarungan at kalayaan na pinakikilos ng sambay ng makadiyos, makakalikasan, makatao at makabansa. At dahil wala pa si Raymond na sabi niya magjo-join siya, uh, in his place, ibabasahin ko muna yung message ni retired Chief Justice Hilarion Davide Jr. We wake up today not with fear and anxiety, but with courage and move to action with the inspiration of these lines. If today we can strengthen the faith of one in doubt and plant hope in a hopeless heart and ease the burden, dali, nabura. Uh, and one in doubt and plant hope in the hopeless heart and ease the burden of a weighted spirit and cause a smile that chases tears away and make one feel loved, cared for, and grateful for life. Then our day would have been well lived. For faith makes all things possible, hope makes all things work, and love makes all things beautiful. God bless us and our loved ones always. Maraming salamat, Retired Chief Justice Hilarion Davide Jr. At sisimulan na natin ang ating interview. Pero siguro mamaya ko nababasahin ng unless someone cares kasi obviously yung mga panamuhi natin ngayon talagang they really care, no? Sisimulan ko na to introduce na in the Philippines, Nutrition Month is observed in July. The Girl Scouts of the Philippines, in strengthening its challenge of spirituality, has listed health and wellness among its focus areas. Girl Scouts of the Philippines is one of the WAG's member organization that piloted the program Girl Powered Nutrition. Ano yung WAGs? World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts, the World Organization of Girl Scouting based in London. At nandito na yung ating bisita, ang unang nag-live, si Cadet Girl Scout Milka Jane Camiseria, Iloilo Council, Visayas Region, GNP Advocacy Champion, WAG's representative to the Act for Food, Act for Change campaign, and of course, si Cadet Girl Scout Olivia Sabado, Tarlac Council, Central Luzon Region, Alternate Girl Representative, Central Luzon Region, GNP Advocacy Champion. So simulan natin. Sonia, mag-greet ka muna sa ating program ngayon. Go ahead.
Po sa lahat ng tagapakinig dito sa programa Mamamayan Muna na sinumula ni Cora Alma De Leon na napakagaling at dahil marami ko tayong natututunan dahil sa mga guests na inaanyayahan nila. At hinihintay pa natin si Dr.Reymund Arcega dahil siya rin ay maraming naibabahagi na karanasan at karunungan para sa ating mga tagapakinig. Sana po ngayong hapon na to ay marami rin tayong matututunan dito sa ating mga kabataan na si Cadet Milka at si Cadet Olivia. Welcome, Cadet Milka at Cadet Olivia.
Maraming salamat sa opening remarks na yan. Simulan na natin. Magpakilala ka, Milka, and of course, Olivia, how you started in Girl Scouting, anong naging inspiration mo to become Girl Scout, at ano nang narating mo sa Girl Scouting. Start with Milka. Milka, nasabi ko na nga kanina, ay from Iloilo. So, Visayan region. Ha? Go ahead, Milka.
Good afternoon po, titas and everyone. I am Cadet Girl Scout Muka Jane Camiseria from Iloilo Girl Scout Council of the Visayas region. And I started Girl Scouting when I was grade 3 and I was 8 years old at that time. And one of my inspirations to become a Girl Scout was one of my manangs who encouraged me to join, and also my troop leader and teacher advisor in our school. And through Girl Scouting, I have gained many insights and lessons that I can ponder on and also to apply in my life. And it also gave me new opportunities and many opportunities also to showcase my leadership and to be able at help in my community po.
Good. Si ano naman, si Olivia. Ang pangalang artista yan. Hindi nyo rin kakilala, Olivia de Havilland. Kami lang ni Sonia may kakilala to. Go ahead, Olivia.
Ayan, good afternoon po ulit Tita Cora, Tita Sonia, and of course, Milka. Isang maulang hapon sa inyo lahat. Medyo malakas na po ang ulan dito sa amin. And again, I am Olivia P. Sabado po, a cadet Girl Scout from Tarlac Council of Central Luzon Region. So, for me naman po, my Girl Scouting journey started 13 or 14 years ago, back when I was in my preparatory years. And uh, on that moment po, I know that I fell in love with the Girl Scouting because I know that I belong here. I know I love having fun. I love learning something new and meeting a lot of great people. For my inspiration naman po to become a Girl Scout tita, I do not have a specific person that I remember na ina-admire ko during when I was a child, when I was a 5-year-old kid, na really pushed me to become a Girl Scout. However, tita, throughout my journey po siguro sa pagiging isang Girl Scout, I met a lot of girls, like a lot po talaga tita, not just in Tarlac Council, pati na rin po sa Central Luzon region, and of course the other 5 Girl Scouting region. My ates and the one who I idolize, that I really look up to right now and inspire me to become the Girl Scout that they are right now. A Girl Scout that is empowered, a Girl Scout that is a purposeful woman, and of course, an inspiring one that is alam mo ba yung that is able to really live by example, embodying the Girl Scout promise and law. And ayun tita naman, for my milestones po siguro, I'll share some, siguro mga 3. Siguro isa sa pinaka itinuturing kong milestone, gaya nga po ng sabi ko kanina, I've been a Girl Scout for almost going 14 years na tita, since prep pa po. And second po siguro tita is that I received my CGSMS award, or the Chief Girl Scout Medal Scheme Award, last 2018. And siguro the most, or the pinaka top tier na milestone, or the pinaka blessed ako na na-receive ko sa aking Girl Scouting journey is to be an advocate and to be an advocacy champions for different causes po tita. Such as yung Together We Rise po tita, which is a campaign focusing on combating violence against women and girls, and of course tita, the reason why we are here ngayon ni Milka, which is the Girl Powered Nutrition, na really focuses on raising awareness and combating the triple burden of malnutrition tita. Ayun po tita, salamat!
Wow,
Sonia,
yeah.
preparing sila for 2022 Nutrition Month.
Yeah,
Siguro
July.
tanungin natin ano ba yung gagawin nila tungkol dito. Go ahead, Sonia.
July ang Nutrition Month? Or
July, yes.
Are we in the middle of it? Yeah, I just first want to know how old are you, Olivia and Jane? How old are you,
Tita,
Jane?
tita ako po I am turning 20 this year po tita. 19
And
years
14
old.
years of your 20 you spent already with Girl Scouts, no? And how about Milka?
I am currently po 17 years old po, tita.
Oh, much younger by 3 years. How many years have you been with the Girl Scouts?
8. I started when I was 8 po, tita, and 9 years po, tita.
9 years. Well, it's not really the number of years, but it's what you do with the time that's given to you, no? So I think we are now going to discuss nutrition, which is very, very important. Napaka halaga na lahat tayo mga Pilipino mula pa nung tayo pinanganak ay maging tama ang ating pagkain, nutrition upang tayo ay maging isang malakas na ng sambayanan, di ba? Pero ewan ko, siguro meron kayong mga datos, you have data, na I think there are many areas in the country, especially the poor areas where there is like massive malnutrition. Can you share with us the activities that you are planning for the month of July, which is already like half over? Kasi it's July 16 now, no? Half over. Maybe you've already started or maybe you're still going to start. So we would like to know. Sana maliwanagan mo kami o mabigyan mo kami ng ito, hindi naman report, pero yung ibahagi nyo sa amin kung ano itong mga activities na ginagawa ninyo para sa Nutrition Month.
O sige,
Ay,
sino sa inyo?
ako
Jack
tita,
and
ayan.
Poy kayo.
Sige po tita, ako na po mauuna. Ayan tita. So, ayun, gaya nga po nung sabi nyo, half na yung taon. Kaya, ang aming activities din po ay half na. Pero let us uh, have a throwback sa mga naging activity namin for the first week and for the second week po ng July. So, mainly po tita, yung idea po nung event na ginawa namin for National Nutrition Month 2022 is just like a quest celebration na mayroong 3 phases na ikakonduct. Itong idea po na ito ay galing po sa isa naming kasama na advocacy champion, which is si Jai Kapatita from Northern Luzon region. So for our week one or the phase one po ng aming activity, we have the perception week. For this week po, it revolves around raising awareness. Since our team nga po tita is new normal na nutrition, sama-samang gawan ng solusyon, we would like to engage girls in order for them to learn something. Since this week, we included posting publication materials na merong naglalaman ng mga information na pwede nilang matutunan, pwede nilang mabasa and ma-share sa ibang tao that really focuses on educating the youth and the families, their families, especially regarding the intergenerational cycle of malnutrition in the Philippines and of course the food insecurity during the pandemic and now. And also, uh, this activity won't be just about publication materials. We also included in our first week having interactive activities kung saan na maaaring sumali mga Girl Scout. First, we have the song making contest, which will be uh, added to be the playlist during National Nutrition Month celebration ng Girl Scouts. And also, we have IG filter na ginamit. Sobrang famous niya po sa mga girls and sa mga bata. Ayan. Lalo na po yung mga gumagamit ng Instagram where they can learn something about Go Food, Glow Food, and Grow Foods po. Ayun. For week
Ikaw
2
naman,
naman,
Milka.
ayan, sige
Si Milka.
let's week 2 po.
Okay po, tita. And for week 2 po, we had an podcast session that tells kung ano yung mga experiences on what activities that we have planned in our regions, and also nag-share po yung iba't ibang advocacy champions from 5 different regions in the Philippines po, tita. And also for week 3, we had advocacy bootcamp, which we train girls, our fellow Girl Scouts, to become advocacy champions themselves, and also how to implement better and more effective po tita ng mga projects, activities, and also to spread awareness of the rising cases of malnutrition and how to eliminate malnutrition in these times of the pandemic po tita.
Okay. So it's really more raising awareness. I think it would be better next year if you have again another nutrition month that you start with the data that you have
Mm.
where you are. How many are malnourished, are malnourished, undernourished, from what ages? Because if a child that is born has no proper nutrition, for life, ano na yun, damage na yun. Ganun ka-importante ang ating nutrition, especially for the
Mm.
newly born and up to age 5, 6, 7, when the bones are still forming, no?
Mm.
So for me, uh, I think you should really look scientifically into these areas if you are serious about nutrition, improving the nutrition of our people.
Mm.
Because what you're saying is, yeah, advocacy is right, and then you have a contest, songwriting contest. I mean, I think we should really get into and get our hands really, you know, into it, our teeth into that problem, so that we really address it. Because for me, I believe talaga napaka importante ng kalusugan natin.
Tamang-tama, Sonia. Nina Yuson is watching. Ang sabi niya, ang effect ng poor nutrition, stunting sa mga bata at affects the brain. Kaya
Yes.
hindi magiging bright kapag hindi kumakain, hindi magiging malusog, no? At
So,
ako naman, ang feeling ko, suot ko ngayon, gusto ko in the pink of health. Kahit matanda na ako, gusto ko sa suot ko, parang in the pink of health. Gusto ko din sabihin na mga nanonood sa atin, si Jinky Bueno si Janet Sante, and of course si Nina na mention ko. So proud of these Girl Scouts starting young with advocacies. And si Wendy Rebulido Jimenez, alaga dito ni Raymond, uh, ginigreet nga tayo, Sonia and the guest. No?
hello.
So, sa pagpapatuloy natin ay tanungin natin kasi kanina tinanong ni Sonia, ano ba tong Act for Food and Act for Change? Ang gandang ano 'to, ang gandang battle cry 'no? Kasi mahalaga na ikuwento ninyo anong anong kahalagahan nito, ano ibig sabihin nito ng Act for Food and Act for Change. Sino mag-e-explain?
Eat what eat.
Sige, ikaw,
Act,
Jen.
Act for Food, Act for Change is a youth-led initiated campaign that mobilizes the power of young people to call for global food system change, which provides everyone with access to safe and affordable nutrition diets while simultaneously protecting nature, tackling climate change, and also promoting yung human rights natin po, tita. And the Act for Food, Act for Change campaign is implemented during May 2021, and many people have signed a pledge which bring together people from all around the world to focus on their personal action as a contribution to a large scale change. And we ask for young people for their actions for change. Out of 40 actions for changes, 20, the top 20 po were selected, which we will be focusing in our work po, Tita, sa Act for Food. And those are the list of actions that urge governments and businesses to act boldly and also promptly fix our broken food system. And more than 100,000 young people around the world are taking part po in this consultation to create our Actions for Change manifesto po, Tita. And last May, we have finalized our Actions for Change and maybe hoping this August or October po, tita, we will be slowly implementing and doing the groundwork po for the top 20 actions for change po.
Sonia, magiging interesado ka dito. What is healthier Visayas? Kasi
Yeah,
nire-represent nyo dito ang Visayas. Healthier Visayas.
and
Eh, kami
there.
naman ni Sonia looks very healthy eh, di ba? Go ahead. Milka, go ahead.
Milka or will it be Olivia? Olivia is in Tarlac. So anyway,
Uh,
Milka, yeah.
healthier
So for the
Visayas kasi eh. Healthier Visayas. Then we
healthier
will ask
Visayas
Olivia
po.
for Tarlac. Go ahead,
Yes po.
Milka.
So Healthier Visayas Potitas is an advocacy campaign led by the Visayas Advocacy Champions together with Eve Rosary de la Peña from Aklan Council, Shirla Viganani from Leyte, and also Mary Divine de Villaluna from Iloilo Council. And it aims to battle malnutrition in the Visayas and promote healthier lifestyle for each and everyone. Since according po to UNICEF, every day 95 children in the Philippines die from malnutrition, while according to Philippine News Agency, noong 2020 po, tita, 53,055 children under 5 years old in the Eastern Visayas are short po. And among the provinces in the region, Samar has the highest prevalence of stunting and followed by Leyte, Biliran, Northern Samar, Eastern Samar, and Southern Leyte. So our goal in Healthier Visayas is to implement projects in their own councils po, tita. And also for Healthy Her to reach a wider audience, mayroong 11 more Girl Scouts have joined the team. And also, after 2 months of preparation po namin, the Healthy Her team conducted a virtual workshop where council advocacy teams were formed. And throughout those 2-day regional workshop, we have trained girls from 14 different councils in the Visayas region, spearheading an initiative to take action in addressing the escalating numbers of malnutrition cases in their respective provinces po, tita. This said event was conducted virtually through Zoom meeting from September 10 to 11, 2021. So they have successfully implemented during the months of November up until January po, tita. And we can say
Mm.
po it's a success. And in the different regions po, they conducted outreaches, some po through online, and some are spreading awareness through Facebook postings and reaching out to their barangays po.
Alam mo, Sonia, sabi ni Nina, this nutrition program was WAGS-led, World Girl Guides and Girl Scouts. So these girls also exchange learnings with other Girl Scouts internationally. Ang galing, galing.
It's
They,
very impressive. I think they're even better than our government because the data. I mean, you know how many children dying? 90,000? Was that what your figure said? Is that what, right, Milka? How many died of
95
malnutrition?
children. 95
95?
children po
Oh my
die
God.
every day po, tita.
Oh, every day. Imagine that. 95, that's 100, like it's 100 a day. So in 1 month, you have what? 3,000 children?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
In a year, that's in 10 months, that's 30,000 children. If it
Mm,
continues that way and nothing stops them, then we will
mm.
really have a deluge of dead babies, di ba? Because
Kaya pala ang picture mo sa likod, baka malapit ng ilibing yung mga yung mga bata na yon. Anyway, meron pa kayong Co-Create Youth Conference. Paliwanag mo yun, Olivia. Co-Create Youth Conference. Ano yon?
Ayan, dito. So, the Co-Create naman po is a project which brings together 14 international research and advocacy organizations para mag-work with young people to create, to inform, and to promote policies for obesity prevention. The, the project is funded by the European Union's Horizon 2022 Research and Innovation Program, and it was led by the Norwegian Institute of Public Health. The project engages international partners from different policy contexts in Norway, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, Portugal, and of course Poland, with additional partners in Australia, the USA, and South Africa. The conference was held on March 25 to 27, 2022, a weekend in Solvolden Hotel, which Milka participated with Tita. She was one of the delegates sa Norway po, and it's just outside of Oslo, Norway. Together with Create Youth and staff, Milka also is one of the representatives from youth organization that shares her experiences and learn more about the topics such as advocacy. They also, syempre, have had fun and celebrate young people taking action in promoting public health po dito. And ayan, gaya nga po ng sinabi ko tita, si Milka tita, she was invited by the co-create to attend the event in Norway and represented the Act for Food, Act for Change, and of course, our organization, Girl Scouts of the Philippines. And ayan, I think tita, Milka can share po something about her experience din.
Go ahead.
Um, Throughout the 3-day conference po, Tita, we have attended different sessions such as obesity challenge, youth matter session, and facilitating youth-led dialogues. And each of those speakers po were from different organizations, decision makers from different organizations, and we have also had workshops on how to strengthen our advocacy work for impact and panel discussions why youth have the power. And on the second day po, I delivered an inspirational speech with the theme po, From Ideas to Action, How Youth Can Change the World. I was given a chance po to talk about po my journey on how I became the person that I am today, and also what are the activities, advocacies po that I have joined and implemented here in the Philippines, and in the afternoon activities po noong second day, together with my fellow youth leader from Act for Food, Act for Change, Dara Caracolis, we introduced what our campaign is all about in the conference po, Titas.
Mm. Kasali natin si Nina Yuson, ano, sabi niya, you know, I keep learning from these advocacies and amazing how these young girls, women take action and go for the world opportunities. Ang galing, galing.
Very
Sonia,
impressive.
anong
Very
tanong mo
impressive.
naman?
Ako,
Follow up.
parang gusto ko lang sabihin na I like the idea that they're very action-oriented. And because that's what we lack. We have so many laws, they are not implemented. We have so many uh, talky-talky politicians and all talky-talky, and then 6 years already gone, and they have not put into action the talks and all the words that they have been talking about. Diba? So I think this is a very good uh, for leaders that they are action-oriented. What we want lang are the actions have meaning so that you're not going around like a headless chicken, or without any direction. And I think that's where Nina can be of help, and the elderlies can be of help to just guide, to be guides, so that you will find the right direction. And I think with all your concerns about acting for change, acting for food, acting in all these different areas of life, oh, you will have your hands full. You will really have your hands full. But the thing that I can say is very admirable is that at your young age, you are already building our nation. And we want more people like you who are there, very active, energetic, and um, enlightened, I hope, to really, together with others, build our nation. Because kung wala nang pag-asa ang mga damatan, ang mga gets, ang mga tulad nyo na hindi forgets, ay malakas ang loob ko, ang pag-asa ko na you are going to do better, for your sake and for our country. So, congratulations for that, and congratulations, Nina. I cannot answer my my StreamYard here doesn't have a reply button. So anyway, I am glad that Nina and all the rest are giving comments, are all very interactive.
Galing. Anyway, siguro tanungin natin, ano, number one, what can you contribute to working against malnutrition? Medyo itong question. Tsaka, what really is an advocacy champion? Paliwanag mo, how does a Girl Scout become an advocacy champion? Both you, Olivia, and Milka. Go ahead, Olivia.
Ayan, tita. Ako siguro as a Girl Scout po, ako tita, I firmly believe that the forefront po talaga ng pag-combat sa malnutrition ay to know that this problem is existing. And for the people to know na this problem is existing, we need to inform them and we need to educate them. Kaya as a Girl Scout, I can contribute as an advocacy champion, gaya nga po ng ginagawa ko ngayon, to help them informing others, especially ang ating mga kabataan, ang ating mga bata, and of course, their parents, kung ano nga ba yung epekto ng hindi pagkain ng tama, ng unhealthy eating habits, para hindi lang tayo na kukulong po tita sa ay dapat ganito, dapat ganyan. As a Girl Scout, we can really contribute with or without title on raising awareness, on informing others, para magkaroon din, gaya ng sa malnutrition na intergenerational cycle na we hope we break it, magkaroon din ng intergenerational cycle ang pag-e-educate sa ating mga kabataan at hindi lang sa mga kabataan, kundi pati sa mga magulang, sa mga taong lagi natin nakakausap at sa mga kaibigan or mga kakilala, mga kamag-anak. Ayun po, tita.
Mm. Milka, you want to add to that?
Same rin po yung kay Ate Olivia yung sinabi niya. And also, by becoming an advocacy champion, they will also represent the concerns ng young women and girls from their National Girl Scouting Association and also the diverse range of countries kung saan sila nanggaling. And they will implement projects and activities that can spread awareness and also to challenge the people around them and create a positive ripple effect po.
Mm. Si Telma Hapson, good afternoon. Ma'am Cora, nanonood din. At meron pang lista dito si Dina ng mga nanonood. Pero Sonia, ano pa yung gusto nating malaman? I guess yung future plans ng ninyo sa program ninyo. Sonia, may tanong ka pa?
Tama yung tanong natin kung anong future plans nila, although nadinig na natin na one of them is going to Norway. I think it's Milka. Are you the one going to Norway to participate? Yeah. I think it's also very good that they have this global perspective. Para hindi sila masyadong insular or that they are just focused on the little communities that they have. Because if you have a global perspective, you can also enlarge your heart, you can enlarge your vision, you can have a bigger embrace of humanity. So I think that's a good idea. That we treat the world as already a global village. No, like now, you are in Iloilo. Cora is in Parañaque. I am here in Quezon City. And Olivia is in Tarlac. So we are here in one flat screen. And others watching us from all over the world. So you see, we have become a global village. And that helps in connecting us. But also, if we look farther, we have also enlarged our territory. So I would say,
I think she just came back from Norway, Kailan ka bumalik from Norway?
Going.
I came back po, tita, noong March 28 po.
Okay. Before this, Alam mo, nakikinig din si Mabel Roa. Good afternoon, Ma'am Cora, Ma'am Sonia, and your young guests, Olivia and Milka. Glad to see Girl Scouts again in your program. They give us hope for our country's future. God bless. Nina, narinig mo na yung future natin nasa Girl Scouting, no? At nakikinig din, nanonood. Si Pe Franco, Ariel Ronquillo, Marlene Lim, and of course, ang kaibigan nating si Ditas da Silva. Go ahead, Sonia, meron ka pang tanong?
Meron nakalagay dyan to ask these young people, how do they keep healthy?
Yes.
Because
in your own way, how do you practice being healthy?
Yeah, how do you, the two of you, how do you keep healthy? What is your regimen?
Anong ginagawa nyo? Kasi kami ni Sonia, healthy once upon a time. Go ahead. Olivia, ikaw muna. Gusto mo? How do you keep yourself healthy?
Sige po, tita. Ako muna po. Ayan, tita. Yung ginagawa ko pong habit, ay kailan ko lang din po siya natutunan. And I am very, very happy to share it with you. I watched this from one of the social media account ng isa sa mga dietitian po na pina-follow ko. sa isang social media platform tita. And she said there po na it was not really about removing, but it's about adding something to the food you intake. Parang ang concept ng tita ay hindi mo dapat kailangang mag-remove ng something from the food you eat. But instead, you
Aha.
need to add something na much more healthy sa kinakain mo. Ang isang example nito, tita, ay an instant coffee po na which I really really love. I love coffee po talaga dito. I love eating. I love food po talaga. And sabi niya doon, you can add something healthier like chia seeds or like lemon in your coffee or instant coffee, and you don't need to remove the coffee from your everyday routine because you love that. Kasi kung inire-remove natin siya sa everyday routine natin, it's just like starving ourselves. It's just like uh, tinatanggalan natin ng karapatan yung sarili natin magkaroon
Yeah.
ng satisfaction from the food that we like to eat, from the drink that we love to drink or to intake. Kaya ayun tita, I am still practicing po talaga na hindi na ako nagka-caloric intake. I just eat what I want and need to eat. But ayun, with the addition of something healthy tita. And of course, ayun, within, kaya din nga ng sabi, laging dapat may limitation or like in moderate lang lagi ang pagkain at pag-inom ng kung ano man yung mga gusto natin. Ayun po tita Cor.
Moderation. Good word. Kailangan natin yan. Milka, may gusto kayo dagdag? About
Uh,
how do you practice being healthy?
yes po, tita. You can also, I can also add po, tita, like, mag-practice po ng mindfulness and de-stress po at times. And having a good rest po, tita. And by exercising, kasi by moving your body for just 30 minutes, tag-add po yan sa ating lifespan. And it makes you more productive, it improves self-compassion, and it nurtures your physical, mental, and emotional health po, tita. Kasi for good health is the key to building immunity, protecting against illness and infection, and also para ma-achieve po natin, tita, yung bright and healthy future. Kasi if hindi natin ma-achieve yung healthy na physical health, mental health, and emotional health, parang babagsak yung future mo kasi it greatly affects our well-being po in the present and future times po, tita.
Kaya bawal magkasakit, bawal mamatay. Kasi ang namamatay yung may sakit. Kaya to begin with, huwag magkakasakit kasi susunod tayo sa mga pangangailangan ng ating katawan. Tama yung sabi mo, exercise, pero hindi naman madaling gawin para sa mga may katandaan na. Pero siguro tingnan din natin kung ano pa yung sa palagay mong pwede pang magawa ng Girl Scout. Kasi tama naman si Nina na in other words, kulang pa. At sabi din ni Sonia, there's so much to do. And ako, ang feeling ko, there's so much to do in so very little time. Kailangan talaga magtulungan para marating natin yung ating hinaharap. Sonia, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd just like to ask if it is also one of your advocacies to look into climate change. Did I hear that earlier?
Climate change
Yes
daw.
po, tita. Yes po, tita. In Act for Food, Act for Change. Kasi food systems greatly affects in different sectors po, tita. Through our climate, through gender equality po, tita. So, if we fix our broken food systems, we can also contribute in making our climate better po, tita. Especially in these times po na nagsabi yung, lately po nagsabi yung mga scientists na our planet only has 2 to 3 years left po. So we must act now to fix our broken food systems, even po kahit by ourselves, just by um, having the
All
right
right.
food intake to less food waste po. Since food waste is one of the contributions to climate change.
So
That's
because you
also
know
po.
why,
Mm.
I'm also like getting involved in the advocacy of climate change. and I would like to invite the Girl Scout of the Philippines. I don't know who Nina would like. Nina and whoever can come with her to orientation
Yeah.
program on climate change at the
Yeah.
Ateneo Arete on August 18. We have
Mm.
scheduled it with scientists who will tell us about climate change, not only the way we know it as laymen, but the scientific basis, no, of why we should be concerned about climate change. So if you're interested, I mean, you're very welcome. I can invite people there. Emma Porio is the one who is heading it, and Father
Yes, from
Villarin,
Ateneo, diba?
yeah,
Oo,
Father Villarin will be there to, have an informal chat with those who are interested. Well, Father
galing.
Villarin is a scientist, and Emma Porio, they are scientists, and they've done studies on climate change. So, Nina, if you're listening, and the Girl Scouts who are so active in their advocacies for nutrition, are most welcome. So you can either text me or Cora if you're interested. Cora, you're also invited.
Yes. May sagot na si Nina, sure, sabi
Oh,
niya.
wow,
Na,
thank you.
sure. Siguro, ngayon, mag-invite din tayo sa mga listeners to become Girl Scouts. How do they, kasi ngayon you have 96 councils na face-to-face, di ba? Siguro sabihin nyo kung ano yung website nyo, yung how do we contact you, tsaka yung mga nanonood, nakikinig sa atin na marami. Sinabi na nga ni Telma Hapson, nanonood din siya at marami pa. And sabi nga niya, hope it's also in Zoom, sabi ni Nina. Go ahead, invite the listeners to become Girl Scouts. Siguro, Milka, ikaw muna, and then Olivia. Go ahead.
Uh, Throughout the years po, the GSP program has evolved in order to respond appropriately to the challenges of time po. It revolves around the 8-point challenge with activities na na-develop knowledge, skills, and attitudes in the arts, economic, self-sufficiency, environment, family life, Filipino heritage and citizenship preparedness, spirituality and well-being, and also to the world community. It also has institutionalized a number of impact and special projects na specifically designed for girl youth under 30. So, the Girl Scouts of the Philippines is a leading institution recognized and affirmed by the Philippine government to promote the vital role of girls and young women in nation building, Kotita. So, to this end, the GSP envisions Filipino girls and young women who are God loving, patriotic, progressive, dynamic, and proactive. And its goals are geared toward supervision sa mga programs and activity that can help build character, develop skills and talents, and prepare the girls for their responsibilities sa kanilang bahay in our nation and also to the world community. So if you want to take
Yes.
part in the Girl Scouting program, you can visit our GSP website, which is www.girlscouts.org.ph, and you can visit our um, Facebook account our Facebook page, Girl Scouts of the Philippines, our YouTube channel, Girl Scouts of the Philippines 1940, and also our Twitter and Instagram account at Girl Scouts PH po.
Wow! Wala ng reason na hindi
Oo nga,
Facebook,
oo.
YouTube, Twitter, and
They're all
Instagram.
there. Yeah.
Oh, so medyo konti na lang ang ating time. Anong gusto niyong parting words sa mga listeners? Yung benefits of joining the Girl Scouting movement. Siguro ikaw naman, Olivia, start with you.
Ayan, tita. For the listeners right now, especially po sa mga parents, sa guardians, and even sa mga kagaya naming youths, sa mga girls, young women right there, yung mga pamangkin ko ninyo, ates, ating, at kung sino-sino pang gustong mag-join sa Girl Scout movement, sa Green Movement, don't hesitate to join the movement. Kasi it's undeniable at hindi siya maikakaila na Girl Scout will really help you not just improve yourself, not just to be a better version of yourself, pero it will also unleash your potential. It will help you to meet other girls, great set or great and diverse set of girls na will really help you to boost your confidence. Just like, ayun nga po, gaya ng sabi ko kanina, I met a lot of young women na naging inspirasyon ko para maging kung sino man po ako ngayon. At kung hindi dahil sa Girl Scout, uh, kung gusto nyo magkaroon ng isang pamilya na or isang organisasyon na ituturing talaga kayong pamilya, that is the Girl Scouts of the Philippines. It is not, hindi siguro ako yung tao na ako ngayon, or it is not the Olivia I am right now if it's not because of the Girl Scout. It is not because of the, kung wala ang Girl Scout ko dita, I won't achieve the success, the accomplishments, and the achievements I have right now. Kaya, ano pang hinihintay nyo, to our dear parents, sa mga lolo, lola na nandiyan na nakikinig, na mayroong mga apo na gusto maging Girl Scout, ayan, i-push nyo na po sila dahil hindi po talaga kayo magkakamali na allow them to join the Girl Scouting movement. Ayun po dito.
Okay. Milka, sabi ni Nina, meron din kayong Girl Scouts in the schools and communities, community-based groups. Explain mo siguro paano pa natin mapapalaganap ito, yung community-based groups. Go ahead.
Yes po, tita. Kasi dito po sa Iloilo, meron po mga
Tingin yun. Go ahead.
kasi po,
May
tita,
nag-ring lang na
meron
phone.
po.
Sige, go ahead.
It's okay po, tita. Meron po mga community-based groups, which is, since Iloilo, merong district per district po, tita. And from here in our school po, Girl Scouting can also be found in our schools, and they have different groups po. Here in our in CPU po, in Central Philippine University, we have different groups for each age level. For stars, which is in elementary, stars and juniors po, tita, for elementary level, and seniors for junior high school, and cadets po, tita, for senior high school students po. So, you can reach po sa troop leader or to the school advisor na nag-handle po ng Girl Scout to join po in your schools.
Sabi ni Cecil Pahilan, if the GSP could come up with a project in the barangay that every family plants malunggay in their backyard, especially in the provinces, in as much as it has multivitamins and minerals, it would surely ensure good nutrition for the whole family. Naalala ko yung si Dr. Solon that spoke of malunggay, di ba? In Cebu.
Yeah.
At si Rosalie Tirante, nakikinig din. Good afternoon po. Sonia, magpa-parting words na tayo before we end the
ng
program.
oras. Oras, lalo na kung alam natin na ang dami nilang acts to do. Di ba? Positive
Yes.
actions. Ang galing. I'm so impressed by these very young people. You give us hope. Kasi minsan, pag tinitingnan natin, ako, tumatanda, akong naiinis dahil hindi ko pa nakukuha yung mga gusto kong makita na ginagawa sa ating bayan. Kaya ngayon na naririnig ko kayo, parang nakakabigay ng pag-asa. Na siguro hindi lang kayong dalawa, marami kayo. Sana lahat ng mga Girl Scouts kasing motivated at saka enthusiastic kamukha ninyo, no? At sana yung impact ng actions na magagawa nyo ay makikita nyo sa inyong lifetime. Kasi ako, there was a time parang sabi ko, ano ba ako, umpisa lang ng umpisa, parang walang kinahahatnan, walang saysay. Lalo pang nagiging ang bayan, no? Parang walang nangyayari. Pero ngayon na narinig ko kayo, malaki ang pag-asa ko na may pag-asa ang ating bayang Pilipinas.
Nag-agree si Edlin Nancha, ha? Nakikinig din sa atin. At para sa inyo, Dalawa yung babasahin ko, yung Unless Someone Cares na pinabasa ko sa programa dito. I don't think our communities will ever be clean and green unless someone cares. I don't believe our government will be good, just, and honest unless someone cares. I don't expect our leaders to be morally upright and politically sensitive unless someone cares. I don't expect a better life for our poor and oppressed people unless someone cares. I don't have the faith that we face a brighter future unless someone cares. I don't feel we will ever realize our dreams and aspirations unless someone cares. I don't know if we will all live our sense of purpose to build a better world unless someone cares. That someone is us. That someone is you and me. That someone is everybody, for we all must care. And today, that someone is Sonia Rocco, Cadet Milka Jane Camiseria, and Cadet Girl Scouts Olivia Sabado. And for our ending, pumasok din si Gina Lynn Insyong last time nakinig siya pero hindi ko na sabi niya salute to all the Girl Scouts. At para sa atin lahat nanood, nakinig ang poem ni Rabindranath Tagore na palagi kong binabasa, where mind is without fear and head held high, where the world has not been broken to fragments by narrow domestic walls, where tireless strivings stretch their arms toward perfection, where the mind is led forward to thee into ever widening thought and action, into that heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Sa magitan ng programang dito, patuloy natin gigisingin ang ating bayan. Kailangan talaga gising bayan, kilos bayan. Maraming maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Sabi nga niya, like for all you care, kailangan na magawa natin ito. Marami pa tayong dapat gawin. Kaya bawal mamatay, bawal magkasakit. Thank you very much.
Tama,
Thank you
tama.
very much, one and all.
Salamat sa lahat. Salamat.